Welcome to another edition of Shots. I'm here with a friend of the show. Hasn't been on yet, but Desi De Rata. How you doing?
Yes, I am a friend, and he's never asked me to be on yet. But
I needed to, man. Then we got fancy cameras now. It's fine. We got Verbal Wrestling doing it. But tonight, Sabotage War of Genders. You're in the interesting tag match with one of the legends of SoCal, Fredo, and DeMarco, who I'm very ashamed of. He's a good boy, but very bad tonight. Tell us about tag match.
You know, I think that he was surprised at how bad he could be because he's always this good boy.
Yeah.
He showed up a little late, and we laughed because he was next door at the skate park, just living his life. You know, no worries at all.
Yeah.
But you know, the only reason why, well, maybe not the only reason, I love Sabotage, and I'm always excited to be part of Sabotage. I think what they're doing is super cool. It's different. It's new, you know, totally new. But the main reason why I wanted to do this was because he said I was going to go against Human Tornado.
Oh shit.
I had a match with Human Tornado before, where he proceeded to do his Human Tornado things. I was hip slapped, my weave was pulled out, things got all messed up, and I've kind of had a little vendetta against him for some time. So yeah, I wasn't really impressed with his lap dancing me at the beginning of our match that first time. So that's why in the talent show portion I did a little ditty for him.
That was an interesting pre-show. I know there are kids here. Hopefully we weren't scarred, but interesting pre-show for the Sabotage Idol, which you can catch. They were posted on YouTube and stuff. Very interesting.
It might be too R-rated, but. And they did say it was a family show, but you know what? Human Tornado does what he does all the time, so that's what I'm talking about. He's sexist, and if this is a family show, why can men do certain things that they can do and I can't? I'm proving a point is the difference with women and men. I have a motive, a reason.
And also, you're new to the scene, you're making your ways around. How do you make your way around the SoCal scene and NorCal scene, like being like new to the scene? How is it? Like a new wrestler?
Yeah, I'm still new. Just over a year have I been working, like a year and 4 months or something. Anyway, I don't know. I think there's still limited women.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's awesome women in California here on the West Coast. They're just amazing. I mean, I can't even believe how good some of these girls are, and they totally inspire me and motivate me. But you know, I think it's just that I'm personable. I've always been a performance artist and an entertainer, so. I want to do whatever so you don't forget me. And then I've been working really hard with wrestling. I didn't really understand it when I started training. It took me, the learning curve for pro wrestling was way more challenging than I ever imagined. And
you're very hard on yourself too. You always, when you talk about matches, like that wasn't a good match. You always seem very hard on yourself. You're new and stuff. It's hard to like. Are you hard on yourself with matches, like critiquing yourself? It seems like when I talk to you after matches, you seem very hard.
For some reason, I have the worst matches in Southern California. I don't know why. So when you do see me, it happened to be a bad match. I have matches I'm happy with and proud of. I had a really cool one at Defy just 2 nights ago with Cat Power, and I'm proud of that one. But that's like where I want it to always be. I never want it to stoop lower. But if it goes lower, then I'm not happy with it.
It's like APW, you and Shotzi were married for a good bit. How much matches? How was that?
Oh, you know.
For like a whole week, you guys are facing off mostly. That's like back-to-back nights in Daly City, and Orville.
Yeah.
Both matches were different. I thought the APW match was a little bit better, but definitely both times new people going at it.
Oh, really? Then we had SPW and Gold Rush as well.
Damn.
I think our Gold Rush match was by far the best. She's cool as hell. Like that, she really is a ballsy badass, and she's down. And I like that she's down. Like it's hard to work with people who are kind of little like reluctant. And a lot of, I don't know, reluctant to get in the ring with me. Maybe it's because I'm new. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm big and scary. Am I scary?
Also, you've been making your way out of the state. Aero Club, tell us that. I always see that always on the Twitter, on the Facebook and Twitter.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, as a Native American, I've my whole life fought against the cultural appropriation, and no, I don't wear Pocahontas outfits. And where I lived, I had a girl come from the East Coast, and she's like, I thought everyone would be living in teepees. I'm like, none of our tribes even had teepees around California. So I mean, that's just one thing. So I never even wanted to include that cultural part of my life. But you know what? My friends and family, they're like, if anybody's going to represent it, why wouldn't it be somebody that can do it right, you know? I'm not trying to exploit it by any means, and so I'm very careful with what I do, and I've had feedback from my other Native friends and family, people I don't know even, they say that, yes, it's tasteful, and I do ask for permission.
Okay.
I've asked to do sage or like whatever for the last sabotage show, smudging it's called. Yeah, and I'm just considerate. So Aero Club brought that out for me because they're Sioux, Chickasaw, and also one part Hopi, the Sioux. So like I don't know, it's just we have a dynamic. We're family, like we're really family. And if anybody picks on my brothers on the internet or in the ring or out of the ring,
You got limited bookings now because you're in a fight camp. Tell us about that. You're going to the Ever Venture MMA. We're talking about a little bit before the interview, but tell us about that.
well, so the only two places to train at where I live in Northern California, they closed down. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll go learn some stuff at an MMA gym so I could get more legit. Started doing jiu-jitsu, fell in love. Year and a half later, I started also picking up kickboxing and boxing and some MMA classes at the same jiu-jitsu school, and I was like, you know, maybe I should see what I could do with what I've learned. I mean, I'm still wrestling, but not getting to train, and I love going there. It's gotten me in a lot better shape too. So I suggested that I take a real MMA cage fight, and I did it. The scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I've done a lot of scary things.
How was it, first fight?
The day of and the day before, after this roller coaster of emotions, of anxiety, of like just wanting to die because I was so fucking scared that considering how scared I was, it just went away. Like I just was ready. I felt ready and I felt good, and I had my team behind me, I had my sensei behind me. Like I just felt good. And when we stepped in the ring, that cage, sorry, we're in pro wrestling. I looked and I saw her eyes, and I just saw fear. I just saw her shrink, and I was like, oh, I just felt it. Like you could just feel it. Anyway, she kind of just laid down and let me punch her. So I wasn't satisfied with it. So I accepted another, and I bit off more than I can chew. My coaches said, don't take it, no, we'll find someone more appropriate for you. And I'm like, they're not going to find any big size girl like for me. It's so hard to find people my way at 160, around 160. And especially no one else is going to take this lady. She's an Olympic boxer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, taller than me, stronger than me, looks like a fucking badass. So I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do my best, and I'm not gonna lay down and die. I'm gonna go down swinging or kicking because she's a boxer, so I'll probably not swing.
So where is this fight? Like where can people find it or go to it?
That's gonna be September 30th in Sacramento, and it's for a promotion called Titans Cage.
Oh.
But we don't have the advertisements out yet.
Okay.
It'll come out.
And also, your next wrestling booking, one of the newest ones we have, new promotion for my friends Bumps and Bruises here. Your first time facing Rays, who just beat Taya Valkyrie at AWS.
What?
And a no DQ match, bleeding buckets.
They were bleeding?
Well, she was bleeding.
Taya?
No,
Race.
Rays was bleeding.
What?
Yes.
That's a tough match. Wow, I wish I could have been there to see that. Yeah, I don't know. That's the weekend right before my fight too, so I think I'm going to be in the way better shape, and I'm going to be way more ready. And I don't know what Ruby's going to bring. I've been on lots of shows with her, but I've yet to face her.
I think she means a lot to SoCal, like the women's wrestling scene. Definitely, she brings a lot in women.
Yeah, she definitely does. I mean, she's one of the main faces here.
So you're trying to add your face to the SoCal and NorCal scene.
I don't ever try anything, I just do it.
Yes.
So I don't care if you want my face in SoCal or not, it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to go where I want to go.
Definitely. So let's plug your merch and everything. You have tons of merch whatever you're selling.
I got 2 new designs.
1 second before we end it. This is my first ever sabotage, first ever seeing this chick wrestle.
Brandon, right here.
Even though she's very harsh on herself from what I heard. 10 out of 10. fantastic match, instant fan, literal powder keg about to erupt. She brought the fight. It was awesome to see.
I blame my friend Brandon, man. You can always follow on
Thanks,
Twitter
Brandon.
at YaBoyBD, man. Love that your
Thanks,
Twitch, man. So
Brandon.
plug your merch, like I said, and your Twitter and all that.
Oh yeah. So you can always find out about what I got going on as far as pro wrestling. I don't know how much longer I'll do the MMA thing. Like I feel natural at it, but
Yeah.
September 30th. I mean, you can find all that stuff online. Pro wrestling's my goal, though, my baby,
definitely.
and that's the only reason why I even started training for that, for the other stuff. It's to help my pro wrestling, and so you follow me on Twitter, Desi De Rata, Body Slam Queen 3. Body Slam Queen 3, because my Instagram is Body Slamming Queen 333. Ow, stupid table. So Body Slamming Queen 333, or you can just Google Desi De Rata, but put Pro Wrestler Desi De Rata, because otherwise the poem comes up.
Well, thanks for taking time out. It's always nice seeing you. Very
You're
rough.
welcome.
Thank you for being on the show, and peace.